Senator, President Obama has refused to defend the Federal Defense of Marriage Act, signed into law by Bill Clinton. Constitutionally, why is the president wrong?
Well, first off, the president has an obligation to defend the laws of our country. This was a bill that was passed unanimously. This is a bill that that stands up for an institution that's been in place for a long time. But the president's obligation is to enforce the law, and when a law is challenged, his obligation is to step forward and argue that case. In some respects, I'm happy he isn't, because he was throwing the case. He was giving up on it, and he was not making the arguments that were important.
You mean they were rolling over?
They were rolling over. And so I'm sort of glad in this case that Eric Holder is not out there defending the Defense of Marriage Act, which I know he doesn't support.
Well, if a court did find it unconstitutional and you were the president, would you stand by that ruling?
No, I would actually try to do whatever I could, both from the standpoint of passing a new law, and I did this in the partial birth abortion case, where the Supreme Court struck down a Nebraska statute on partial birth. I worked with the House of Representatives. We passed a new law, told the court they were wrong in the law. We actually laid out the reasoning, why the court was wrong. We repassed the bill. President Bush signed it, and the court, 5 years after they found it unconstitutional, found almost an identical bill constitutional. I think it's important when the president thinks we are an equal and co-equal branch of government. We have as much right as a Congress and as a president to say what is constitutional as the Supreme Court. And if the Supreme Court got it wrong, I would push back and fight to have another case brought before them and let them know that they are not the final word.
Senator, quickly.
We have 20 seconds. That's all we have.
Quickly, Senator. Are the courts the ultimate and only arbiter of the Constitution?
Well, I think I answered that question. Absolutely not. And I'm the only one in this field who's actually done something about it. I'm the only one. I've also called for the abolishment of the Ninth Circuit, and I've done so because we have the power to do so, and I'm out of time. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it, Mike.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming off the campaign trail to be here tonight and being with these attorneys.
Great to be with you.